Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to PG Ka Pathshala, and myself is your host, PG. So, as I mentioned to you today morning, that I will be showcasing you with an Excel illustration of Nifty over the last 1 month. I will show you the data, and then I will show you how to calculate the RSI, relative strength indicator. Now, you people may be using RSI while trading or while taking investment decisions. Correct. Many of you may be taking decisions based on RSI, relative strength indicator, which we can automatically absolutely add as an indicator in our chart, whichever trading platform you use. You can easily add that parameter called relative strength index or RSI in your chart quite easily, right? But what is the calculation behind RSI and how does the value fluctuate? Okay, so today let us see one example, because it is always useful to know the theoretical calculation behind the line, a trending line, that how the line is trending up or trending down or going sideways. Okay, what is the calculation behind it? So I will try to explain with an illustration of an Excel sheet. Okay, so let me share my screen quickly. Okay, so you are seeing this Excel sheet over here. So let us understand below the working steps of RSI formula and computation by taking example of Nifty closing prices over past 1 month. Okay, so what are the steps? First, step one, collect data on the closing price of Nifty over past month. Okay. Step two, compute percentage change of Okay, so step two, compute the percentage change of the daily closing price of Nifty with respect to the previous price. Okay, so say for example, yesterday the closing was 100, today it is 102. So what is the percentage change? 102 minus 100, that is 2 divided by 100. Okay, so and 2%. Okay, like that. So 2%, right? 102 minus 100, 2 into 100 divided by 100, so 2%, right? Compute the 14-day average by calculating the average gains and losses for the data of previous 14 days. Okay, so we have taken 1 month dump of Nifty. Okay, so we will calculate the RSI. RSI is always calculated. If you add RSI indicator in a chart, you will see the 14 over there. Okay, so RSI always looks like RE, 9, 14 close. So now that 14 means the 14 period. Okay, so the example that we will show, we will see that the 14th, the first 14th period will come on the 14th day. So say for example, I have taken the data of last 1 month. So today is your 28th of March. So if I calculate from 27th of February, so 27th of February, the 14th day from the 27th of February. So that will be my first calculation. Okay, first average which I can calculate. Okay, so I will see that what are the days when Nifty ended in green, that is higher than previous day, and what are the days when the Nifty ended in red, that is lower the previous day. Okay, so then I will calculate the average. Okay, say for example, last 14 days, 7 days Nifty closed down, 7 days Nifty closed up. Okay, so I will calculate the average gains of the 7 days and then calculate the average losses of the 7 days and place them into separate columns in the Excel. I will show you as we come down here. Keep the average gains and losses in separate columns. Determine the relative strength of the asset. Asset is here is Nifty by dividing average gain by average loss over the previous 14. So say the average gain over the last 7 days was 30% or something. and the average loss was 25%. So 30% divided by 25% is like 1.2. So that is our relative strength. So that means whenever the market was up, it was actually up by a bit more than the market was down. Then whenever the market was down. Okay. Finally, enter the relative strength data using this below formula. This is a formula. RSI is equal to 100 minus 100 divided by 1 plus RS. Okay. So RS is your relative strength, this step E. Okay. Then this is your formula. Relative strength index is 100 minus 100 divided by 1 plus RS. Okay. So I will put this formula and I will try to put these steps also in the comment section of this video. Okay. I will put, not try to put, I will definitely put. Okay. And also, if any one of you, after listening to this video, any of one of you require this Excel sheet, working Excel sheet, you can always message me personally. Okay. In Twitter or LinkedIn or in WhatsApp. Okay. You can message me personally to send this Excel across to you, because here I am seeing some sort of a issue in sharing Excel sheets. Okay, while sharing a video. You can of course take screenshots of this, but if you people really want, it is very easy. I am pretty sure that after watching this video, you will be able to prepare this kind of Excel by yourself. Okay. For your own convenience. So you can take the screenshots, of course. So this is a 1 month dump, 27th of February to 28th of March. Okay, so this is today's value. So this is not exactly the closing price of today. So let me give the closing price of today is 6951.7. Okay, so anyways, so when I prepared this Excel sheet at that time, this was the uh, live market price of Nifty. So that's why. So you can edit it and see. But as of now, this is good enough for us to understand the calculations. So this is my day one. Okay, 27th of Feb. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so 17th March. This is my 14th day. Okay. So, but the first day, so here as an illustration purpose, we have assumed, because it is not possible for us to, calculate so many days of Nifty historical data. So 27, so we are assuming here that the Nifty index started trading on 27th of Feb. So from 28th, we are able to calculate the percentage gains. So our 14th, the first day actually it starts from 28th. Okay, so now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so this is our 14th day. So this is the day where we will have these average gains, okay, of the last 14 days. So now see, I have just here this formula. If C33 greater than 0, so what is C33 basically? This. Then C33 is 0. So now how is the percentage change? B33 minus B34. So B33 is the closing price of this day. So 28th February. This is my day one, day two. Okay. But for RSI calculation perspective, this is day one. Okay. But when I need to calculate the percentage change, I have to, of course, calculate the percentage change of 22nd February with respect to 27th. My formula is 28th minus 27th divided by 27 to minus 0.501. Now, since this is negative, so you can see the market close negative. Okay, lower than the previous day's close. So this goes into this column. Then next day, 17,450 market close positive. So this goes here. So this is how. So this is what is written over here in the step number D. Okay, so this is where this step number D. Keep average gains and losses in separate columns. Okay, keep average gains and losses in separate columns. So I will put this here. Okay, and here also column D and column E I have made two separate columns, because my column F average will be based on column D and my column G average will be based on column E. So if you see the formula, average E14 E287, and if you see the formula here of column F. So if you see the formula here of column F, it is D15, D28. So this. So this and this, this and this, these are coupled, and this and this, these are this and this, these are coupled. Okay. So that's why I have made separate columns here itself, here also. So all the negative values, whenever Nifty closes lower than previous day, so I have kept in column E. Okay. So the remaining, so whenever one day Nifty closes more above the previous day's close, it comes to column D, and simultaneous record of column D is 0. Similarly, when the Nifty closes negative, simultaneous record of column D is 0. Okay. So now what happens on 20th of March? So 20th of March, what will happen? So this is my average of D20, D33. So how many number of days Nifty closed positive here? So I will calculate the average. Okay, so 14 days. Okay, because I'm calculating 14, last 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if you see my formula here, D20 to D33, D20 to D33, right? So this is my gain column, average gain of last 14 days. And what is average loss of last 14 days? This. Okay. So 0.292 minus 0.456. Okay. Relative strength RS. Column F by column G. Absolute F20. So it is a positive figure always. Okay. So that's why I have used the formula absolute F20 by G20. So this is F20. This is G20. Okay. Relative strength. So determine the relative strength of the asset by dividing average gain by average loss over the previous 14 trading days. So it can be that in the last 14 days, 8 days was negative, 6 days was positive. So for the remaining 8 days in the positive column, you will have 0. And for the remaining 6 days in the loss column, you will have 0. Okay, so now when we are calculating average, actually it is calculating average. So G, this is actually calculating the average of the loss days. And this, sorry, negative close days. And this is the average gain of the last 14 days. So लास्ट 14 डेज में जब भी निफ्टी पॉजिटिव क्लोज हुआ है तो वो एवरेज 0.292% क्लोज हुआ था पॉजिटिव में, और नेगेटिव क्लोज हुआ तो -0.45। तो इसमें आपको एक चीज पता चल रहा है, जब नेगेटिव क्लोज हो रहा है तो एवरेज ज्यादा है, मतलब क्या मार्केट का थोड़ा ट्रेंड जो है वो थोड़ा डाउन है। तो अभी हम लोग, ये लेटेस्ट डेटा है, अभी हम लोग सबको पता है कि मार्केट इज सॉर्ट ऑफ अ बियरिश कंसोलिडेशन फेज, टाइम करेक्शन इज हैपनिंग। ओके, मोस्ट ऑफ द डेज यू सी मार्केट इज डाउन, so that you can understand from this figure itself. See, whenever market is going up, it is only going up by 0.292. Okay, but whenever market is coming down, it is coming by minus 0.456. So whenever I'm calculating relative strength, it is actually less than 1, 0.64. Okay, and now how I calculate RSI? 100 by 100, 100 minus 100 divided by 1 plus RS. So RS is my 0.64. ठीक है, तो क्या हो गया 1 प्लस 0.64 मतलब 1.64, 100 by 1.64, 164 minus 164 divided by 1.64, करेक्ट। सो आ रहा है 39.006। ठीक है, सो ऐसे अभी चलता रहेगा। व्हाट हैपेंस टू 21st मार्च? नाउ माय एवरेज इज D19 to D32। तो अभी लास्ट दिन चला गया, अभी मेरा D19 to D32 हो गया, right? So now this 28th of February, this data we do not have to consider because we are taking the last 14 days. Similarly here also, I19, E32. So same formula. So here see one thing, RSI बढ़ गया 39 से 44 हो गया। Why? Because market positive बंद हुआ था 0.701, okay, minus sorry 0.701% पॉजिटिव बंद हुआ था मार्केट 16988 से 17107.5। नेक्स्ट डे क्या हुआ, फिर से 0.26 पॉजिटिव बंद हो गया, पॉजिटिव बंद हुआ। बट यहाँ पे आप देखो RSI नेगेटिव में चला गया, अरे सॉरी नॉट नेगेटिव, 44 से 41 चला गया। व्हाई? बिकॉज हियर योर एवरेज गेन कम हो गया। ओके, व्हाई? बिकॉज एवरेज गेन कम क्यों हो गया? क्योंकि हमारा फॉर्मूला था D18 D31, राइट? सो D31 में क्या हुआ था, मार्केट नेगेटिव था, राइट? लेकिन मेरा प्रीवियस रो में क्या था, इधर D30 यहाँ पे क्या था, D19 to D32, राइट, D32। तो 32 में देखो मार्केट 0.85% अप था, लेकिन उसके बाद 31st, जो रो नंबर 31 है, 2 मार्च, जो कि मेरा फर्स्ट डे है, राइट। सो वहां पे मार्केट नेगेटिव था, तो वो नेगेटिव का असर के लिए, बिकॉज ऑफ द नेगेटिव क्लोजिंग ऑफ this row, basically 31st of March, okay, my average gain reduced from 0.342 to 0.3, and that is why my RSI also reduced. Okay. Similarly, यहाँ पे 0.42. So now here what happened next day? Next day my market negative था 0.39 minus 0.398. RSI more or less same. Okay, 29 point. Then what happened? यहाँ पे minus 0.772. इतना इतना ज्यादा ये हो गया, market fell down by this much percent. So what happened is my average gain of last 14 days, average gain of last 14 days only became 0.187, but average loss became minus 0.453. Okay, so my relative strength also decreased, and that's why RSI also decreased. So here also RSI also decreased 25, because here again only 0.24%, and then here minus 0.03%. So this is how the calculation goes. Okay. So as you can see, we started from here when market was around 1690, 988. Okay. And here it is 16980. So not too much of a difference, but see how much the RSI has fallen from 39.006 to 23.453. Okay. So why it is? Because here there were a lot of negative closings. So that's why here if you can see there were a lot of negative closings here, which got more weightage basically in your average loss calculations. So this is how RSI is calculated. Okay, and this is entirely based on the closing price. So whenever you add RSI in your platform, it looks like a trending line, right? That line is going sideways, line is going down. So now you can probably jot these values in a piece of paper or in a graph. Okay, you can jot these values in a piece of paper or graph and see how this RSI graph looks. So you will see that as the market is also weakening, this RSI will also keep on decreasing, the RSI value. So I will definitely give these steps and this formula in the comment section, this YouTube video, and anyone who wants this working sheet, you can message me personally. I can send you. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope you had a nice trading day, and hope your portfolio is doing good. It's not a very easy market. Sideways time correction is going on. So keep investing, and I will come up with my market analysis day and daily chart analysis video of Nifty and Bank Nifty. You will get notification, and keep the notification on. If you are a subscriber, and those who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because I will keep on providing publishing this kind of lessons. And my previous lesson, exponential moving average and simple moving average, those who want the Excel sheets, please message me personally in the sample Excel sheet. I can send you that also. Okay. Thank you. Meet you soon. Bye.